Here we go. I hope you realize now that we have a son, you lose our bet.
You had to mention that, huh?
I just want to keep the record straight, that's all. So you take the 2 o'clock feeding for the first 6 weeks.
Well, we won't be able to do that for a while anyway. They're going to have to keep him here until he's about 5 pounds or so.
I mean, when he comes home, darling. Tell you what, I'm going to give you a break here, just to show you what a good winner I am. I'll take the 2 o'clock feeding on the weekends.
Yeah, what if they let me nurse him?
I'll get up and I'll keep you company.
You are a good person, aren't you?
I'm a good person.
Joe, are you sure that Jim and Dr. Thornley know you're here with me? I mean, they're not running all over the hospital looking for you, are they?
Sweetheart, Jim said he'd come straight here as soon as they know anything.
I know, but surely... Joe, if there's a problem, we can handle it together, can't we?
You bet we can.
I want to study all the plates, of course. The gym? The heart looks fine to me.
Home. First minute that Dr. Hodges says I can, I'm going to go for a walk in the woods behind the house. Foliage must be very pretty by now.
It is.
Yeah, do you realize I'm going to have to learn to walk all over again?
You can lean on me, huh?
That's the best offer I've had in years. Well, I know that I'll have to take it just a little bit at a time, but,
He's fine. Your son is fine.
Oh, darling, darling.
Oh, it's all over and we have a healthy baby.
Oh.
Because you both realize that you're going to have to remain here in the hospital for a while. 2 weeks, maybe even longer. But that's not important. All we have to worry about now is growth. And that kind of takes care of itself.
Jim, how can we ever thank you and Dr. Thornley and Dr. Hodges?
The look on your faces is thanks enough for me. Just one little favor I'd like to ask.
Anything at all?
I stopped by the preemie nursery on my way over here just to make sure that there were no changes. And they tell me that your young man still has no name.
Well, we didn't want to do anything that permanent yet.
Well, I understand, but I'd appreciate it if you got rolling on it. It clutters up our record-keeping something fierce.
Well, we wouldn't want to clutter up your record-keeping.
All right. I was sure you'd be cooperative.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much,
Will
Jim.
you stop that? I'll come by to see you before I leave tonight. Thank you, Jim. Sure.
Well, I guess it's back to plan A, isn't it?
What does that mean?
Call little fella Victor Lord Riley.
Oh, no, darling. Look, the reason we decided not to go with that was because Father's name is still everywhere in this town. It's on the banner. It's on the cornerstone of the new hospital wing. If we name him after Father, people are bound to call him and associate him with Victor Lord's grandson for the rest of his life. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, you're right, though. Yeah.
Exactly. So if we just go with Marvin Riley or...
Marvin?
Or Melvin Riley or Elwood W. Briggs Riley or...
Hey, knock that off, will you? This is serious business.
I know. But you know what I mean. And it's enough to satisfy my family pride if you just agree to Lord as his middle name.
Okay, you got a deal. Now, first names. Any ideas?
Yeah, well, now, since Riley is ever so slightly Irish, I think maybe a name that would go with it, just to give us the feel of the old sod.
Are you making fun of the Irish lady?
Oh, I wouldn't make fun of the Irish. Come on, reel off some Irish names.
Oh, very funny. Okay, let me think. Ivan?
Very funny.
Patrick?
No.
James?
James Whitcomb Riley.
I see your point. James is out, right?
There's one name we haven't come up with yet, and that's Joseph Francis Riley, Jr.
No way.
Why not?
It's all because I've never met a kid that didn't hate the idea of being called Junior.
No.
You see it? I'd be Big Joe, he'd be Little Joe.
Well, what's the matter with that?
Well, nothing now, but wait till he grows up. 6'4", and they're still calling him Little Joe.
Okay, so we'll scratch that one. Well then, how about, come in. Goodbye, Jim. Darling, we really do have to make a decision about a name pretty soon. I mean, look at that. It says Boy Riley.
Boy Riley. It's not a bad name.
Oh, I'm serious, Joe.
Yeah, Me too, sweetheart. In fact, I'm so serious, I read the book How to Name Your Child by Snooky Lanson.
You stop it.
But I'm gonna lay a genuine suggestion on you here.
Oh, I wish you would.
Okay. Well, look at the freckles and the red hair and the map of Ireland all over that little face.
Where?
Oh, you have to use your imagination. I am describing what he's going to look like when he's 6, 7 years old.
Nice.
And all that means to me is Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin Lord Riley.
How do you like it?
Oh, I love it. I love it, and I love you, and I love him. Oh, Joe. God's in his heaven.
And all's right as the world.
Kevin Lord Riley, the perfect name for a perfectly charming young man. And he's even more charming today. Just ask Cassie Carpenter. Now get ready tomorrow, because we'll see the episode of One Life to Live that, outside of Luke and Laura's wedding, is probably the most talked about story of all time. Come on back, and I'll take you to the day when Karen Woollett, played by the wonderful Judith Light, took the witness stand and totally shocked the residents of Landview. She did.